can see, we've got a very, very special top table here. So many people that you're going to want to hear from. Let's start with one of the men that has brought this event together, Hall of Fame boxing promoter, Frank Warren. Frank, I'll bring you in here. I mean, when this event was first talked about, when the first stuff started, you said we haven't even got started yet. This is going to be really big. This is big time, isn't it?
Certainly is. It's one of the it's one of the most amazing events I've ever been involved with an amazing heavyweight champion, lineal heavyweight champion, Tyson Fury. And wherever he goes, everything is big. Everything breaks records everywhere. And obviously we've got the lineal champion in Francis, who's he's undefeated as UFC heavyweight champion. So we've got a fabulous fight in a fabulous setting. And it's just going to be something special on the night. The show, the whole event on Saturday night is going to be mind-blowing. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be something very, very special. And big shout out to Spencer as well for what he's done.
Spencer Brown played a pivotal role in this. Frank, tell me about that Riyadh season belt in front of you as well. This could be something we're getting used to. Well,
this looked like, it will be, I hope, an annual event. And this is a one-off belt for the Riyadh season. It's the Riyadh season belt. And Tyson's got how many belts? You got every belt I think there's ever been. His trousers were never
definitely got a lot, Frank, yeah.
And there is another one for the collection that he's obviously aiming for. This is the start of something really, really big here. And the catalyst, as I say, is Tyson. He's been the catalyst to make this happen as the athlete, and His Excellency, Turkey, has been phenomenal. What he's done, his team's got behind this and made this into something extra special. And it's a promotion. Bob and I have been talking about it since we've been here. It's something both of us have never seen before. It's phenomenal.
Let's bring in somebody from the Francis Ngannou side. I'm going to bring in trainer Dewey Cooper here. Dewey, how do you prepare Francis Ngannou to fight Tyson Fury? Nobody's beat him yet. How do you prepare for this guy?
First of all, assalamu alaikum to everyone here. We're happy to be here. Francis has been training extremely hard for the last 3.5 months. We brought in tons of different guys for him to spar with, get comfortable with the height and the reach of Tyson Fury, also the movement and the speed. He's a champion. He came from Cameroon. He'd been through so many difficulties in his entire life, and this is no different. He will persevere. He will be victorious in 2 days. Thank you guys very much.
All right, thank you, Dewey. Let's bring in another Hall of Fame boxing promoter. Bob Arum is, of course, here. Bob, I mean, you have been involved in some of the biggest fights of all time. Thriller in Manila, Brawl in Montreal. This is something a little bit different. This is something a little bit special. Talk to us about this fight.
I was just telling Francis, what we're seeing now is historic. People, when long after many of us will be gone, will be talking about this event. This is something that nobody has seen before. When the fight was announced or talked about, there was not even an arena to hold the fight. And in 90 days, an arena was built to seat 22,000 people. Now, where in the world could that ever happen? I don't know about the UK, but I know in the US it would take 2.5 to 3 years to build a comparable structure. And this event is really unique because it brings together the best MMA heavyweight ever against the best heavyweight boxer, certainly since Muhammad Ali and maybe ever. So what we're going to see on Saturday is something very unique, very exciting, And I think we're all privileged to be here. And as Frank said, I want to thank the kingdom. I want to thank our host. What a host, Turkey El Sheikh, who made this all possible. We'll see you all on Saturday because you're in for thrills and excitement all evening.
Just one more, Bob. You are sat next to a specimen of a man there in Francis Ngannou. Tyson Fury's over here. Are you a little bit nervous about this fight? You're very much in the Tyson business. Sat next to him there, are you nervous?
I never get nervous because I got nothing to do with the outcome of the fight. That's up to Francis. It's up to my friend Tyson. They're the ones that fight. I sit on my ass and watch the fight, and I got nothing to say and nothing to get nervous about because I have nothing to do while the two are fighting.
Well, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Okay, no nerves from Bob Arum, as we'd expect. Sugar Hill, let's bring you in here. Quite the task. It's something a little bit different. You've got Francis Ngannou on the other side. How do you prepare for a man like that?
You know what? To be honest, it's probably one of the toughest training camps because we don't know what to expect. You know, he's coming from UFC, but he's been fighting his whole life just as well. And it's just one of those things like entering an amateur tournament where you don't know who you're going to fight next, what style. And it's pretty much impossible to train for that kind of a fight. You just have to train to be your best and to just be sharp as you can be. And that's what we prepared for, just to be sharp and expect everything. So, yeah, it's just one of those tough fights where you have to train and almost just see things that you would never expect to see, along with seeing the things that you normally used to seeing. So, yeah, he's got a lot of experience and a lot of tricks, or else he wouldn't be the great champion that he's been. And, yeah, Saturday, we just expect a great fight. These two big, bad fighters battling it out in Saudi Arabia. And I think it's going to be a spectacular event. The promotions here have been fantastic from all my years in boxing. And just seeing this is just, it hasn't really gotten to me being here from this event. I won't know it until it's all over and done and maybe sitting and having me a little something to drink and watching the replays and watching how the promotions and productions is all set up. But from what I'm seeing now, everything is just fantastic. Never been involved in anything like this before in my life. And yeah, for me, if Emmanuel was here, this is where he'd be at right now.
Thank you so much, Sugar Hill. Now, we are in a very unique position. We have the father of Tyson Fury here, John Fury, and we have the man at the other end of the table who he named him after. John, let me just get your thoughts on this fight, this event, and what you're seeing here today. Mike Tyson's there, and there's Tyson Fury.
What can you say? Great things happen in great places. Saudi Arabia. You got the king of the 80s at the end there. You got my son, the king of the present. What can you say? So many great people under one roof coming together for a special day on Saturday. A day what no man could ever better. Look around you. The promotion, the best in the world. Other people need to take note throughout the world, you know. And even me, I'm honoured. I'm proud to be alive, first of all, and to be in this great place of Saudi and sat in the company of these great people. The Mike Tyson on the end that made me son after, me son Tyson. But you know what? Give me a special mention. The man who bred him, John Fury. Fears no man. Fears no man on earth. No matter what they've done, no matter what the accolades, John Fury only fears one person. And he's not even of this world. That's God Almighty. Here I am! Any man alive wants to fight John Fury? I'm here ready to go. Mike Tyson, what have you got to say to that, my brother?
Hey, brother, I'm just looking forward for this fight to start. And when this came to me, I said, there's no way this is going to happen. And then I watched him spar. And Listen, Spence was there too. He hit this guy. I don't know what sparring, but some white guy. He hit him, but not only did he hit him, he broke his leg when he went down. And I said, man, there's a possibility something good could happen here.
Let me tell you, my brother, the world is going to see what's going to happen to your man. Your man will get his head boxed off and stopped at will, my pal. Don't you worry about that. And if I'm wrong, me and you will fight straight after.
Yeah!
Yeah, man! Yeah, man, the great man! Whatever the outcome, me and you will fight.
All day, baby.
Get on there, my brother.
In the new heavyweight champion of the world,
Tyson Fury, the man of all men, a man what can't be equaled.
Francis
My son.
Ngannou. I'm not saying
My
it
son.
Right, Ngannou. I said it right that time, didn't I?
Ngannou couldn't beat me, Mike. Ngannou can't beat me, pal. And I'm useless.
Hey, what do you
But I'll
say?
tell you
What
what
do you
I
say
have. I've
about
got a world class
Maybe not you, but your son.
I'm bottle to burn. Bottle to burn.
What did you say?
I'm ready to go
I
right
said,
now, my
If
brother.
I can beat him, I say maybe not him, but his son.
You see you, my mate. Take the glasses off so I can see the fear in your eyes. Take your glasses off so I can see the fear in your eye. Tell him, Tyson. Put it on him.
No,
my boy.
I'm afraid of you. I'm scared of you. But your son, I'll take him out.
Well, your apology can be accepted and you're man enough to apologise, so I'll take that as a good one. Good luck, because you're going to need it, my brother.
We all need it.
That's right. See you tomorrow.
Wow.
Get up there.
Let's just get a round of applause for that little exchange. Tremendous.
Let's get this party started. Let's get Saudi Arabia rocking.
Let's bring in Mike Tyson. Obviously, there's a possible fight with John Fury one day, but let's talk about this fight going on Saturday night. Francis Ngannou is a man that you are guiding, you are coaching to dethrone Tyson Fury. Tell us your thoughts heading into this fight.
Hey, listen, I thought this was ridiculous too until I saw him spar. You know, I watched him box around, he moved, but when I saw him hit this guy's 6'9", 6'8", big, strong. When he hit the guy, I never saw nothing like that before. Spence said he saw it before. I never saw it. He hit the guy in the chin and broke the ankle, the leg. Hey, listen, man. If he could do that, man, it's possible he could be heavyweight champ of the world. It's been a long time since I've seen a knockout. It really wasn't a knockout. It was just a leg break or something.
So the power is real.
Oh, it's definitely real. It's definitely real.
How does it feel to be training to knock out a guy that you were named after?
You know, that's it.
Or he was named after you? Yeah.
I always say, if I could be involved with a fighter that could beat the greatest fighter in the history of life, hey, I want to be a part of that team.
Brilliant. Fantastic, Mike Tyson. Let's bring in the Predator. The man with it all to do, the man who once again is being written off on Saturday night like you have been your whole career, your whole life.
Talk shit, Francis, now.
Tell us about this fight, Francis Ngannou. Tell us what it means.
Oh, man. Where would I start?
You'll beat his ass.
No, I think that's the end.
Dream on,
I'm
mate.
finishing on
Dream on.
beating his ass.
Dream on, son.
But
Dream on.
I think
Whatever pills he's
this
on,
is
I
a
can do it for you.
manifestation. This is a dream come true. And I remember 4 years ago, the first time that I met Mike Tyson right here, my only request was like, whenever I fight Tyson Fury, will you be in my corner? And people thought I was losing it. I was crazy. It would never happen.
That was
But
a million
look at
years
us
ago,
today.
too.
Yes, that was 4 years ago, July 2019. Here we are, that fight is happening. And then, so I'm very excited.
Manifestation.
I'm living a dream. He has always been my dream and never easy, but we get it here. And I want to thank everybody here, that helped to make that fight happen. Bob, Warren, and also, thank you a lot to Your Excellency, Mr. Turki Alasher, who make this fight happen. Riyadh season. It might be a little weird, but I really also want to thank Tyson Fury for taking the fight, for taking the risk, because there is a lot of risk here for him too. He might go to sleep on Saturday night. So I appreciate his courage and I thank him a lot for the opportunity as well. So Thank you, guys.
Class guy, baby. Class guy.
All right, let's get an opening statement from Tyson Fury. Tyson, you've been involved in some historic moments in boxing, the Wilder trilogy, 94,000 at Wembley Stadium. Where does this rank?
It's absolutely unbelievable to be out here in the great kingdom of Saudi Arabia and to be top of the bill. The main event is even more special. So big shout out to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Turkey Al Sheikh and everybody else who's involved, Frank Warren and Bob Arum and Mike Tyson and everybody who's here, Francis, all the press, all the media. Without all you guys, this wouldn't be a major event. So big shout out to all you for turning up. Big shout out to my man over there, the snowman, Spencer Brown, aka Spencer Brown. We've all got a lot to be thankful for, and we've all come a long, long way to be here. And this has happened in such a short space of time, Frank.
Correct.
And to see it all unfold and to be privy to some of the phone calls and some of the stuff like the organising and stuff, to see it all in real life is amazing. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you. I'm so happy to be here, to be putting on the show. And secondly, I've got big Francis Ngannou to fight. He's a big man. He's a big man. And I see he's took a bit of advice from me with the clothes he's wearing. He's looking a bit snazzy. They say the finest form of flattery is imitation. And he's got his suit on with no shirt on, and I started that. So he's imitating. And there's one thing I will say is many will imitate, but not one will ever replicate. Because there's only one Gypsy King.
Yes! True words, never spoken.
Francis, are you trying to imitate Tyson Fury?
No, I'm trying to replicate Tyson Fury.
Good answer. He's trying to replicate him. Very good answer. Francis, listen, at the launch press conference all those weeks ago, I asked you about the delivery system. It's all well and good having a big punch that can switch off lights, but is the delivery system in place? Is it ready now?
The delivery system is very in place. It's ready. He has improved long way from when we were in the press conference in London.
And Tyson, how do you prepare for a guy like this?
How do I prepare for a guy like this? It's pretty difficult, but in America we say a statement like this: I'm a knock a motherfucker out. And that's how we do it. That's how we do it. And I've been working with Sugar Hill to knock him out cold on Saturday night, and I've no doubt in my mind that I will knock him out. He's a big, strong guy. Obviously, he's got a good punch, powerful. So am I. I'm a big, strong guy, obviously powerful, or else I won't be world heavyweight champion. But I believe there's levels to the game, and he's going to find out my level on Saturday night.
Let's bring in Francis Ngannou, and again, Mike Tyson here and Dewey Cooper. You can all talk about this. What has this camp been like? What has the relationship been like? And Francis, what's the advice been like that you've got from these wise heads around you? Let's talk about it.
Well, this camp been, honestly, this camp been different from my past camps. You know, it's a different experience, it's a different beast. And I was aware that there was a mountain in front of me. So that's why we started the camp very earlier. And it's been going good. But, you know, having somebody like Mike Tyson around, even my coach here, Dewey Cooper, that was very helpful. In terms of like approaching this fight, you know, when you have something like this, when you have to take a tree down, you find the better hatches for it. You know, some tree need biggest hatches, and that's why we get Mike Tyson in. And the first thing that Mike Tyson said to me that stick in my mind is like, listen, he has 2 hands and 2 feet like you. And I'm like, okay, that's noted. I get that, you know. And I think that's enough for Saturday night. Tyson is definitely the best in boxing, but that's stopping on Saturday night.
Let me bring in Mike here. Mike, in the build-up to this, Tyson Fury has said that he's actually going to stand and trade with Francis Ngannou. He doesn't plan on boxing and moving. He wants to have it out with him. Is that a good idea?
Hey, listen, no one takes a better punch than Tyson Fury, but this is a different kind of punch. I don't think anyone's experienced a punch like this but the fellas in the UFC. So this is going to be a very perplexed moment for Champ.
Are you ready for a different kind of punch, Tyson?
I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. Bring it on. I'm being really honest with you guys. Like, I've trained for a 12-round war. And if it's anything less, then it's going to be an early night. And I've been hit by the biggest punches that's ever graced the face of the earth. And I'm still undefeated. I'm still standing. I'm still number one. So we're going to see what Francis has got inside of him. We're going to see if he's got the guts to stand and trade with a heavyweight champion of the world. We're going to see if he's got the belief in his power. And I'm not convinced. I wasn't convinced with Deontay Wilder's power until he knocked me down with it about 14 times. And now I'm convinced. But yeah, we'll see on Saturday night. I've heard all this talk before about power and all that sort of stuff. So I'm looking forward to a challenge. And if it's not a challenge, I'll be disappointed. Put it that way.
Francis, let me ask you this. Normally, say he fights Deontay Wilder, he weighs a lot more than Deontay Wilder. He can, grapple with him, push him down. Could he do that with you?
No, absolutely not. And I hope for him not to have that plan because it's gonna go very bad for him. I get some wrestling trick for him.
Thoughts, Tyson?
And I get some weight. I get some legs to take his weight, and I know how to deal with that. The clean.
You're like a Christmas cracker, mate. You get pulled and there's nothing inside here.
What did he say?
Empty. Christmas crackers are empty when you pull them. That's Francis Ngannou.
You show him.
Big empty.
To confirm there, Francis, you've been described as a big empty Christmas cracker. You pull it and there's nothing inside. That's what John Fury is saying here.
If I'm wrong, I'll eat hay with a donkey Sunday morning.
I think we what 48 hours away. You're gonna find out.
Good.
You're gonna find out, brother.
We had it all before, mate. 34 times before. What they're going to do, not going to do. You're no different.
In the new heavyweight champ in the world.
Behave yourself.
Francis.
Behave.
Right way.
Behave.
Yeah, Ngannou.
How can a man of your credentials talk like that? Come on, boy.
I can hear you very well.
Man. The new champion of Mothercare. That's all he'll be. Good God Almighty, man. Don't embarrass yourself, Mike, honestly. You can't beat my son. Just be a man and say, you know what? We've come here to try our hardest, but we're messing with the best ever.
I take care of you. I'll take care of your son, and Mike Tyson will take care of you. How about that?
Mike, no, let me tell you, mate. I'm here, pal.
He's been chasing me for 40 years. He's been chasing me for 40 years.
My mother never bred a coward, and I'm not a coward. I'll fight now with any man in the world. That's right. My mother don't breed cowards, and I'm telling you somewhat now. For the best heavyweight in the planet, I must be somewhat. And don't underestimate John Fury, because I'll die throwing my hands.
It's a fight going down in 2 days. All that talk is useless now. We shall see.
Who are you, by the way?
We shall see.
Who are you?
Tell him who you are.
Who's this man?
Hey, you know who the fuck
Who
I
is
am.
he?
I'm the Black Cobra.
Character.
You know who I am. At the end of the day, we're not here trying to talk. 2 days, the world will see. In 2 days,
Mr.
the world
Nobody,
will
I'm a cupboard.
I'm sick
Where
of
have
this
you
guy.
from?
Francis.
Let us know who this man is.
Francis.
Tyson. Tyson Fury's the best in the world. And who's here to call me a liar? I'm here, we're supposed to be the hardest man in the world. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. 2 6-cylinders. Ready to rock.
In the new heavyweight champ of the world, Francis Ngannou.
That's the biggest joke you'll ever hear in this great kingdom of Saudi. It's the greatest joke on earth. When I'm going to laugh at that one, Mike, pull it up out of one, pal.
Come on, man, laugh. Shit.
Yeah.
No.
Want to relax? Relax?
All right,
You've
gentlemen.
done too much relaxing, pal.
Let's just get a final word down the table. Just a couple of words each from everyone.
In the new heavyweight champ of the world.
No. And still, the new heavyweight champion of the world. Not now, until the year 40. 2040. He can't be beat. He's on this great kingdom of Saudi. He's on Saudi soil. My son cannot be beat. Can you, son? Get up there, my boy! Get up there, my boy! Get up there!
Francis, 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 Francis.
I'm showing them
Francis, 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 Francis,
Okay.
Francis,
Okay.
Francis, Francis, Francis,
All right.
Francis, Francis, Francis. Get him, Francis, get him.
I can't fight you.
Want to fight me?
No, no.
Get him, get him.
Mike Tyson will handle you.
I couldn't waste my son. But I can beat
No,
you.
Mike Tyson will handle you.
Anyone do?
I'll hide behind Mike Tyson.
Okay. Right, I think
got
we've
him
had
for you,
the,
Francis. I
we've had
got
the
him.
final words from Mike Tyson.
All day, every day. I'm ready, babe. I'm with
We've
you.
had the
Let's
final
do it.
words, I think, from John Fury.
As soon as he's done, this man will prove a point.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Let's just get a final
I'm not
word.
saying I can beat this great man. I'm not saying I can beat you, Mike, but I'll fight you and do the best I can, pal. Because that's what my mother bred. A fighting man.
All
And
day,
you gotta
every day,
respect that.
coach.
And you gotta respect these. Because I got bags of them.
Fantastic stuff, John Fury, Mike Tyson. Thank you so much. I think we know that that's probably going to be a fight one day. I just want to get Francis and
Most
Ngannou. Give me
likely,
your
yes.
final word. Francis, you are fighting on Saturday night. Your chance to
In
become
the new
world champion
heavyweight
of boxing.
champ of the world.
Give us your final word.
And still, champion of the
In
world.
the new
10 years
heavyweight
later.
champ of the world.
Right, let's.
Ngannou.
They'll
Yeah.
never shut me up.
Right, Mike.
They'll never close my
What do
mouth.
you think, Mike?
There's not a man
I think we're
born
the
from
new
his
heavyweight
mother
champs of the world.
can make John Fury shut his mouth.
Okay, Francis and Tyson, final word to you. What's happening on Saturday?
I'm going to knock that big stiff spark
Go
out.
on, my son.
And there's nothing he can do about
Go
it.
on, my son.
No matter who he trains with, no matter what he brings on the night, I'm knocking you spark out on Saturday night. Game
That's
over.
what I bring.
Out cold.
I reverse
No
the table
problem.
to you.
Out cold.
I think you said
Out
on
cold.
the 6th round.
Stand up,
So I
Francis.
Out
reverse the
cold.
table to
Stand
you,
up.
You
Tyson.
get knocked spark
Yes.
out.
Out cold.
I get you on
Without
the
a
6th
doubt.
round.
Stand up.
That right
I
hand
get you
is
on the
going to
6th round.
detonate right in your face, you big ugly dosser.
25, 26, 30.
Put the mic on. Put the mic on.
Still rattling.
I reverse the table to you on the 6th round. Okay?
I'm ready and I'm knocking you out
I'm
cold.
ready. I'm ready too.
Out cold.
I'm more than ready.
Boom. Game over.
I'm more than ready.
Game over.
I know you have multiple
You're going
wives.
to know what it's
but
looked
you have
like.
lost
You're going to know what it
already.
feels like to get knocked spark
You have-
out.
you have
For the
multiple
first time,
life, but
you're
you
gonna
have lost some of
you
them already.
multiple
your
wives.
first
So don't you
knockout
worry.
loss.
Francis.
Okay?
Francis.
So see you on Saturday night.
I know you can't punch. Zero power.
Okay.
Zero
Then
power.
lift your chin on the way.
I'll leave the chin.
Leave your
You
chin
ain't
on the
good
way.
enough
You're
to
going to
hit
find out if I
You
can
ain't good enough
punch.
to hit it, you big
Okay?
ugly dosser.
Leave your chin on the way.
It'll be there. You hit it. You hit it.
Respect this great champion.
Hey, champ, Mike.
Take the glasses off and respect
You
him
big,
as
you big
champion.
sausage. Look at him. He's a big fat sausage.
Hey,
The eyes
Tyson.
of the windows.
Tyson.
Look how fat he is.
You want my son?
He's
you
not
want my
even in shape.
sunglasses?
He's not even in shape. He's fat, Mike. He's fat.
He did 300
He's a fat
sit-ups in
sausage.
5 minutes.
Get him off.
Look at him.
300
Look how
sit-ups in
fat
5
he
minutes.
is.
Yes,
a big
I'm
fat
fat.
sausage.
Yes, I'm fat, but I can
You're
still
a fat
knock you
sausage.
out. You used to knock people out when you were fat, so it's okay.
He got you with that one. He got you with that one.
That's true. That's true. I'll give him that. That is true.
All right, I think that's a fantastic line to end on. Thank you so much. We're going to get a face-off down the front here. What a brilliant press conference. Security, stand by.
Badder done, badder done, badder done. Anyway we see them.